Hey guys, how you doing? I'm doing okay. I've been watching movies. I take up most of my time. Um, Movies that I want to watch, that are on a list of movies I want to watch. And if they're available on YouTube, I could watch it here. If I like the movie, then the title goes to my list to be purchased. If I said, okay, it was good or not good, but I wouldn't watch it again, then I just delete it off the list. And my curiosity is satisfied. Well, this movie that I just recently watched called Alien Cargo, and it brings up a point that I've often made about violence, hatred, and aggressive behavior, and something that we're seeing a lot of on the left. There's no civility anymore. All they want to do is fight, and they have enemies, and they wish to destroy their enemies. Now, the Nazis were the same way, where during World War II, they saw enemies of the state, and they wanted to destroy them. Now, hatred, and we see this in a tiny percentage of American population, despite what the left and liberal media is claiming, and hatred has no place in society. Hatred and aggressive behavior, because it is destructive. It is not only destructive to the individual, but it's destructive to his environment and to his people in his community. Now, this movie is about a cargo that was brought on board this cargo ship in space. And it contained a biochemical agent that when the person is exposed to it, it acts like a contagious psychotropic agent, and into the person's brain and psyche, and turns gradually, and I've seen this, turn him or her to antisocial, aggressive, homicidal, crazy people. Okay, and in this case, everybody is the enemy, and they're going to destroy everybody. Now, so that is the goal, okay, of any sort of aggressive, violent behavior, is to destroy the enemy, destroy what they hate. Problem is, what happens after they've succeeded? They've destroyed and killed all their enemies. There are no more enemies around. Okay, what happens to that aggressive behavior? What happens to that homicidal, violent behavior? There's nobody left to destroy. So, what else can they do that fits in with what is in their psyche? There's no more people. No more people. He's all alone with nobody because he's killed them all. There's nobody left. So what does he do? He still has that destructive, aggressive behavior. And what is interesting in this movie is we see in the opening sequence, during the opening credits, what happens in the mind of the person, of the individual, who has been compromised or has embraced aggressive, violent, homicidal tendencies, with nobody left to strike, nobody left to attack, nobody left to destroy. He's all by himself. So what does he do? Well, with nobody left to destroy, he has no nothing or nobody left to destroy but his own environment, because there's no there's no way to channel all that aggressive homicidal tendencies other than his environment. So this is what we see. And what is very sad is he destroys his environment, and once it malfunctions, guess what? He is himself destroyed. So, however, we don't see this in this movie, but we can ascertain from the sequence that ultimately he will destroy the computer, he will destroy his environment, he will destroy all the gauges, destroy all the panels, and even destroy the part of the programming that controls life support, which he doesn't know where it is because he is blinded with all this hate and violence. So he could end up destroying himself, which is what this does. So hatred and violence only consumes the person who embraces it and who uses it and who feels this way. So I want to show you this opening sequence of this movie to show you what happens when a violent, homicidal personality has nobody left to kill, nobody left to murder, nobody left to destroy. He's all by himself, and all he has is loneliness and his environment. So I just want to show this to you and share this, and so that maybe we could start some dialogue and conversation and debate as to maybe we should stop this. Can't see it very well right away, but we're in space, and this is a huge cargo ship in space. By the way, I do not own any copyright. I'm just sharing this for entertainment and educational purposes. Now, all these people are in hypersleep. They are part of the crew. They rotate in shifts. And this ship went into hypersleep for some hours, while the other shift works, and then at the end of the shift, they're revived, and the first shift goes into hypersleep. Now we're seeing some malfunctions, and now you see irrational, violent, homicidal tendencies. Nobody left. No one left to kill. Only being alone and in his environment. However, we see somebody who is hidden from the But he himself has been stricken. So I can't tell if he's violent against him in self-defense or he wants to kill him also. It's not clear. And in the attack, he is stabbed in the back, as you can see.